Greetings, everyone. Your Kicking Life Guru Master Rich Grogan here. Hope you're having a fantastic evening now, right? Hard to believe the day has slipped away. Heck, it's Wednesday. Almost the whole doggone week has slipped away. Bing, bang, boom. And if you look at it, it's August now. August 2017. Who would have thunk it, right? Unbelievable. Well, it's all quiet on the Grogan front. We had some awesome classes tonight. We rocked it out, I'm telling you. Hey, Robbie, how are you? Good to see you on the line there. What a wonderful night, inspiring kids and adults to believe in themselves, to live their best possible life, setting kids up for success. I mean, all the time, I have people asking, what in the world do you do? Well, the biggest thing we do here is we inspire people to believe in themselves. We set them up for success to achieve their best possible life. That's it. I mean, that's it. That's huge. Hey, Aiden, Linda, how are you guys? Look at, or Linda, I know who you are. Good stuff. Hey, Robbie, thanks for saying hi. So today's podcast, little mini podcast, right? Little blog is all about who are the friends you surround yourself with. What kind of friends do you have? Do your friends have goals? Hey, Lenz, good to see you. Thank you. BJ, do your friends have goals or do they make excuses? Now, I want you to think about this. I just read this, I think it was yesterday, and I mean, it kind of hit. It's a right hook and a left hook of reality. And the question the author said was, I want you to think about this. Would you wake up in the morning and would you try and find the most dysfunctional, self-centered, excuse-ridden, yucky-minded people? Would you do that? Would you go out looking for those kind of people? People with excuses, whining and complaining, life's so tough, this bad thing happened to me. Now, I'm a realist. I mean, everybody's got problems. But here's the thing. I almost guarantee if you were to trade your problems with somebody else, you would quickly want your problems back. You would say, whoa, wait a minute. I know I got problems, but holy cow, give me my problems back. I don't want any of those. Thank you, Robbie. Yes, you have to come by and see the studio in person there. But anyway, you would never surround yourself with the worst thinking, most dysfunctional people ever, because you know what a severe impact that would have on you. I mean, it would just boom. But we do it almost unconsciously. The people we surround ourselves with is going to be a direct influence, a direct impact on who we are and how we think, how we function. So an example is maybe you don't smoke, maybe you don't drink, but maybe you start hanging around people that do. I guarantee it, after a while, you're going to start doing that. Maybe you're hanging around people that, I don't know, constantly whine and complain like I started the thing off with, and always complain about how horrible the world is, how they're always mistreated, how, oh, my job is so terrible, oh, I got it so rough. Before you know it, you're going to start complaining like that. It's going to bring you down. Now, I'm all about giving everything you've got to help out others. But something I've learned, I can give you all the tools, I can help you in every way possible, but you got to be willing to do it. You've got to do it. Here's a story I tell all the time. If you were drowning, you jumped off the boat. That's it. I'm done. I'm jumped off the boat into the water. And I throw you a life preserver and you push it away. I throw you another one. You push it away. And I finally jump in and say, hey, come on, I'm trying to save you here. And you say, I don't want saving. I just want someone to go down with me. Now, you're faced with a dilemma there. Well, wait a minute. I want to help this person, but is it worth me drowning too? And that's when you got to say, no, it's not. I want to do everything I can, but if you're fighting me, kicking, screaming, and you're trying to pull me down with you, I got to let you go. I'll give you everything I've got. I'll do everything I can to inspire, motivate, and help you believe in yourself to live your best possible life and to succeed. But you've got to be willing to take that step on your own. Now, I say that because I've been plenty guilty. I've surrounded myself with the wrong people. And before I know it, I'm doing things I'm like, oh, kind of ashamed of and not happy about. You got to surround yourself with people that lift you up. Now, there's nothing wrong with grabbing others and lifting them up. I'm all for that. If you're climbing the ladder of success, you reach down a hand, you're going to help that person up. That's great. That's doing what you should be doing. And as Zig Ziglar says, how do you get everything you want in life? By helping enough other people get what they want. By inspiring and motivating others. By lending your hand to help out others. But here's the thing. Never, ever, ever take both hands off that ladder to help, to reach down, because that person will pull you down. If you're around 4 people that are negative Nellies, Nancy's, whatever you want to call them there, they're going to pull you down. You hang around with inspiring people. There's an old saying, and I've never had a problem with this, which is good for me. Never, ever, ever be the smartest person in the room. That's been easy for me. So I always make sure if there's ever a chance, I want to get in a different room, because you're never going to learn something from someone who doesn't have the knowledge you have. You've got to be around people that are smarter than you, know more than you. And here's the little thing, you simply don't know what you don't know. And how do you find out what you don't know? Surround yourself with people that know what you don't know. That was a little bit tongue twister, wasn't it? Bing, bang, boom. Good stuff. So today's podcast or blog, if you will, and I've got a podcast, those that haven't subscribed to it, it's called Kickin' Life, the Kickin' Life Guru, and it's KICK''N Life. Look it up, iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, Podbean, all those things. Subscribe to the podcast. I come at you with the right hook of reality, and it's all about inspiration, motivation, helping you believe in yourself to live your best kickin' life, your best possible life. But back to what I talked about, you would never, ever, ever intentionally go out and surround yourself with dysfunctional, negative, people. But we do it every day without realizing it, okay? So if you're in a position, you're in a job, hey, Mr. Hill, how are you, sir? Good. If you're in a position or a job that's pulling you down, man, you've got a choice. Yes, I realize it's hard to get up and walk away from a job, and it's hard to leave the comfort of what you've got here. But I'm telling you, if you want to live your best possible life, you've got to do your best and everything you can to surround yourself with the best possible people. And that doesn't matter what profession or what you're in. You've got to take that chance. Also, one last little thing here, and I get this from my mentor, KFC Dave Kovar. He talks all the time about we all live in the glory days, and I'm just as guilty of that. Oh man, back when I was 20 years old, I used to do this. Oh, the glory days. The glory days are great. Learn from the glory days, learn from the mistakes of the glory days. I say that so I can hear it. But cultivate the idea and the mindset that the best years are yet to come. I've got the experience now that I didn't have before. I've got the knowledge that I didn't have before. I'm surrounding myself with people that are helping me learn what I didn't know before. I'm going to be better today than I was yesterday. I'm going to be better in the future than I am right now because I'm going to continue learning. I'm going to continue surrounding myself with positive, motivating people that are going to help lift me up, not pull me back down. But once again, it's all up to you. You have the choice. Now, I know some of you are saying, well, yeah, but I've got this group of friends. I can't just walk away from them. What do? I can't just leave them. Here's the thing. Slowly but surely. I'm not saying, okay, you know what? You guys are negative. I can't be around you anymore. That Kickin' Life Guru guy said, I got to get rid of you. Now, don't do that. That's going to be tough, and that's going to create more problems than it's worth. But you can, slowly but surely, just try and disassociate yourself with them. You know, hey, I'm sorry I can't go out tonight. I can't do this and that. You know what? Are you making excuses? Well, I guess maybe you are, but here's the thing about that. And this is a hard thing for me because I say yes to too many things, and I know a lot of us are guilty out there. There's Mr. Schumacher on the line. I know he's guilty of it all the time. And Scott, good stuff. You want to be a good person, so you want to say yes to try and help out as many people as you can. But here's something to think about. By saying yes to everything, you're actually saying no to a lot of different things. Yeah. And most of the time, we're saying no to ourselves. Now, yes, I know you're probably saying, hey, Sarah, how are you? I know you're probably saying, wait a minute, you just told me how you get everything you want in life is by helping enough other people get what they want. And now you're telling me not to help out others? No. I'm saying do that. Absolutely. Do everything you can to help out others. But here's something that I've had a tough time with, but I'm getting better at it because I keep getting pounded by my mentors there. It is, if you don't take care of yourself, then you're actually disrespecting those that you're trying to help. Because, super awesome. Thank you, Sarah. Hey, Greg, how we doing, sir? Good to see you. If you're not taking care of yourself, you're not having some shutdown time, you're not continuing to self-educate, you're not feeding yourself properly, you're not exercising properly, then you're actually disrespecting the people you're trying to help because you're not at your very, very best. Now, when I was first told that, I thought, oh, no, wait a minute. You know what? I'll take care of me last. I've got to help out all these other people. That's the thing I've got to do. Yes, that is still my mindset, and that's still exactly what I want to do there. Hey, Ms. Hansleben, how are you? But I've also found that the better I am, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, the better I'm feeling, the better I can give when I'm giving these little podcasts, these little blogs here, when I'm helping the instructors, when I'm teaching classes, which, by the way, tonight, bang, man, was it a great night. We started things off at 3:15 with some instructor training. Was it awesome or what? And then all night, what is it, like almost 9, oh, it's after 9:15 now. So a great rockin' night of some super awesome classes. But, once again, think about what you put in your mind. You would never put toxicity or poison in your mind. Hey, Robin, how are you, sis? Hope you're doing great. You wouldn't do that. You wouldn't intentionally do that. But we do it every day without realizing it by the people we surround ourselves with. So be very, very selective. Who has your time? And think about that for a minute. That's a whole nother podcast, another blog altogether. Time is the most sacred commodity on the planet. You can always make more money. You can always make more friends, but you can't make more time. You can't get it back. Once it's gone forever. It doesn't matter how much money or how little money you have, you can't buy more time. So that's why, and I mean this sincerely, every time you take the time to be on my podcast, my blogs, you give me the shout outs, the feedback, from the bottom of my heart, I am truly, truly grateful that you chose to spend time with me, because I know how sacred that time is, and that's why I do everything I possibly can to give you everything I possibly can to help inspire you, to motivate you to live your best kicking life, your best possible life. And that's why I'm going to continue to do the research and studying. So when you spend time with me, you know you're getting my absolute very, very best. And why do I share these things? Last note here, why do I share this with you? Because I know what a profound positive impact it's been on me. It's been on me to help me become a better person, to help me utilize my God-given abilities to live my best kick in life. So I want to share that with you to help you. That's it, man. And I know the gift of giving. It makes me feel good. Eric, how we doing? I'm going to Rob, my buddy Rob. Like our hockey days, we stayed on our personal best. The rest of the guys in the same. Oh, Rob, I love you, buddy. Thank you very much. Oh, Rob out there. Stats Thomas, that was my buddy. He helped me out when I was just a young freshman and sophomore playing on the varsity level there. And Brian Sutter fans there. And what was Brian Sutter? All those old hockey fans that are still on the call here, think about Brian Sutter. Man, he was a hard-working farm boy, blue collar, but he gave everything he had every single night on the ice. And that's just who he was. And I talk about that all the time as well. You condition yourself to give your very best. When you condition yourself to give your very, very best, you do that without thought. Of course, on the other side, you condition yourself just to kind of go through the motions. You whine, complain, make excuses, and everything, the world's all terrible and all this and that. Then before you know it, you do that without thought. And that's a big message we talk about the kids. Condition yourself to be respectful, use good manners, please, thank you, yes sir, yes ma'am, make eye contact, and give your absolute very best to yourself, because the better you feel, the better you're going to give to somebody else. All right, so anyway, we're closing up on the end of this thing. Thank you very, very much, everybody, for joining me on the little blog here, the podcast. And as a reminder, if you're not subscribed to my other podcast, Kickin' Life Guru, please do so. And hey, Mark, Eric, how we doing, guys? And if you have any questions at all, please don't ever hesitate. Send me a message, Facebook chat message, or on this thing. Donna, good to see you. And I'll be more than happy to, if you have a blog or something you'd like to hear, but I'm happy to do that as well. Ty, how are you, buddy? Good to see you on the call. So until we talk again, thank you again for taking time to be with me. From the bottom of my heart, I sincerely appreciate it. God bless you and your loved ones. Oh, I can't get off the line here, and there we got Ty and Michelle. Hi, Michelle, long time no see. Oh my gosh, hope you're doing great. Anyway, I gotta wrap it up here. Remember, what you put in is what you're going to get out. Surround yourself with the most positive people. Disassociate with the people that are bringing you down, making you feel bad about being who you were born to be. And by all means, respect yourself by taking care of yourself to do your very best so you can properly respect everybody else. All right, so until we talk again, you get out there and do your best, and I promise you'll be your very best. Have a blessed day, everybody, and I'll talk to you real soon. Bye-bye.